Hello everyone, it's me, Zeta. Welcome to my official Looks Maxing course. In this guide, I will tell you guys how I went from this to this. But before we get into that, I want to take a moment to tell you guys what you can expect from this course. First of all, I want to be completely transparent with you guys. I'm not a professional. Everything I share in this course is based on my personal experience and research. All the information in this course is for educational purposes only. It is not intended to replace professional advice. Please consult a qualified beauty professional or a healthcare provider if you have specific concerns about your skin, hair, or any other beauty related topic. Everyone's body is different, and what works for one person may not work for another one. So in this course, I will try to help you guys as much as I can while telling you what worked for me and sharing my own experience. With that said, this course is designed to be as legit and truthful as it possibly can, doing my best to help each and every one of you, which means I encourage you guys to ask me for advice and questions. What's up guys, welcome back to a new video. In this video I'm going to be explaining you how to get clear skin, and in this video specifically, clear skin without Accutane. So first of all, you need to find out what's causing your acne. Okay, this is usually diet, but it could also be hygiene. I assume you guys just fucking shower and change your bed sheets, like, good enough. So hygiene, it's really easy. You just gotta make sure, yeah, you're clean, and then you won't get any acne from your hygiene. So let's now go over diet. Diet is usually the main factor when it comes to acne, as I said before. So here's how to fix it. You wanna review what you're eating in a day, such as sugars or processed carbs. Cut those out the diet. Make sure you're not eating them anymore, and go on from there. See if you see results. If you don't, then you take a look at your diet again and take some or remove some more foods that you need to remove. Something that helped me a lot when I was trying to clear my skin without using Accutane was the tretinoin cream. It's the same as Accutane, but it's a cream that you can apply to your face, and it works really good. Just doesn't work as good as Accutane. That's why I switched to Accutane. But if you don't want to use Accutane, I recommend you use tretinoin cream. You can start off at a low concentrated serving of like 0.025%. You can move it up to 0.05%. And eventually move it up to 0.1%. And what it does is when you put it on your face, it basically helps you renew the skin faster. So you basically get uh, a newer skin quicker, which is a great thing because then you won't have any acne or acne scars or just any problems in general when you have just a fresh new skin. Now here, what comes with that is you will have like very dry skin. Your skin will also be very sensitive to sunlight. So make sure you moisturize your skin, drink a lot of water, and use sunscreen SPF 50. That's what I recommend doing. What I also do a lot of for my skin is tanning. It's not really good for your skin, honestly, but it does make it look a lot better. What I mean it's not really good, well, as we all know, sun exposure or just UV light exposure in general makes you age faster. But as long as you make sure you don't get sunburn, I'm pretty sure it's just, yeah, you're gonna be fine. To summarize what I just said, you gotta make sure your hygiene is good, you gotta make sure your diet is good, you gotta check what's causing your acne to break out, and to fix the acne, you gotta apply tretinoin cream to your face, and yeah, just let the tretinoin do its thing. It works really good. Alright, in the next video I'm going to be explaining you guys how you can clear your skin with Accutane, which is the best and simplest way to do so. So I'll see you guys there. What's up guys, welcome back to a new video. In this video I'm going to give a guide on how to use Accutane. I got some right here. I'm going to explain what it does and just some tips and tricks while you're using it. Okay, so how it works is it basically shrinks the pores in your skin and it stops the oil production. So yeah, it stops acne from being able to be made. This works really effective, works really good, but it just takes a lot of time before you see results and before it finally works. It's I think around 3 months in, it starts to you start to see results. You usually do one cure of Accutane, which is around 6 months long. In the first month, the acne might be worse because it's purging, because Accutane is forcing your skin to push out all the oil, which might cause more irritations at first, but later on it will get fixed. Then around the 2 or 3 month mark, that's when you start to see good results. Then your acne is starting to clear up, and by the 6 months you will have clear skin, and after that your acne will probably never come back. It is possible for your acne to come back, then you gotta hop back on Accutane, which sucks, but yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Now, some side effects that might occur when you're using Accutane are very dry skin and also very dry lips. What I recommend doing for the dry skin is just using a moisturizer like this one. It works really good. Use it during the day and during the night. Also, your skin will be more sensitive to sunlight, so make sure you also use SPF 50 every day. And for your lips, you just gotta put some Vaseline on your lips at night, and also during the day when your lips are dry. You can also get like these small chapsticks, works really good. You can take them with you. So yeah, to clear your skin out with Accutane, it's really simple. All you gotta do is take 20 milligrams is the dose that I took, but you gotta yeah, talk to your dermatologist and see what's the best for you. But I did 20 milligrams. And you gotta make sure to moisturize your skin and make sure to keep your lips good with Vaseline, because otherwise they're gonna become really dry and start tearing. You don't want that to happen. So yeah, this video was a little bit short, but it's just because it's very easy to fix your skin with Accutane, so there's not much to say about it. So I'll see you guys in the next video. What's up guys, welcome back to a new video. In this video I'm going to be explaining how I got rid of my acne scars, so make sure to listen up. Alright, so after you've fixed all your acne and you still have some scars left, here's how you're going to get rid of those. You're going to need a retinoid. As I just said before, tretinoin is a very good retinoid that I use, and I recommend you guys also use it. Yeah, what it does, it renews your skin. So when you apply it on your face at night, it gives you new skin. This works really good for acne scars and also just for acne. Also, while you're fixing your acne scars, make sure you don't get any new acne that's gonna cause any scarring. But that's speaks for itself. So let me get back to it. What you need to do is just grab your tretinoin and apply it every single night, and in a few months your scars will most likely be gone. If you still have like a difference in color of your skin, you can also use a vitamin C serum that will brighten the darker spots and fix the contrast between your hyperpigmentations and your skin. Another way to get rid of contrast or pigmentations is to tan. It's not the correct way, but if you get more tan, then the contrast between your skin and the spots in your face will be less. So that's what I mostly do, and it works the fastest and it works really good. The methods I just listed is if you want to get rid of the acne scars yourself. This will take a bit longer, but what I really recommend doing is you go into a skin clinic and ask for laser therapy. What they will do for you is they will laser your skin, and what that does is get rid of all the scars, or it will heal the scars. It works really good, and I really recommend doing that if you have severe acne scars. You can also get a chemical peel at those clinics, which works a little bit worse, but it's still pretty good. But yeah, I really recommend getting the laser therapy since it just works the best, works the fastest, and it's the best you can get right now. You can also do microneedling, which I recommend with a derm stamp. You just basically poke little holes in your skin, and that way your skin can regenerate, or and that way fix itself by essentially repairing itself. I do recommend getting this done professionally because if you don't know what you're doing, you are able to make it worse or fuck it up. But it's also possible to do at home. I just recommend getting it done by a professional since they know what they're doing. And yeah, that was all there is about acne scars. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. What's up guys, in this video I'm going to teach you how to max out your appeal. Alright, so here I quickly list some things you can do to increase your appeal. Number one, you can get earrings. Earrings are very easy and they look very good. They fit everyone, they just look good and they add appeal. So you can definitely try those out. You can also add some more jewelry like chains, which also look very good and tend to add appeal too. Now to go a little bit deeper into appeal maxing, tattoos are very appealing to women, especially tattoos like chest tattoos and arm sleeves. They look very good. Next up, we got muscles. Of course, having a muscular physique will increase your appeal a lot. A good physique matters so much, and it just looks really good also to women. Also with that comes a thick neck. Training your neck is really important because a thick muscular neck looks really good, and it looks way better than a skinny neck. I'll get some pictures on the screen right now. Also, the last thing you can do to increase your appeal, which is really easy, is whitening your teeth. As you can see, my teeth are really white. The way I do it is after I brush my teeth and go to sleep. Before going to sleep, I smear some coconut oil on my teeth and let that sit overnight, and that makes your teeth really white, and that's what I've been doing for a long time now, and it works really good, as you can see. So yeah, those are just some quick few methods I use to increase my appeal. Hope you guys learned something, and I'll see you in the next video. What's up guys, welcome to a new video. In this video I'm going to be explaining how you can prevent yourself from balding, or how you can grow back your hair if your hairline is already getting messed up. Alright, so first things first, what is causing your hair loss, or what is causing you to go bald? It's a hormone called DHT. It comes from testosterone. Your testosterone converts into DHT, and depending on your genetics, how you respond to DHT, you will either go bald or you will not go bald. It's a genetic thing, and it's just response to DHT. So how are you going to stop that from happening? You want to get a DHT blocker. A good DHT blocker is dutasteride. What that does is it stops your body's conversion from testosterone to DHT, and that will also prevent your hair from falling out prevent your hair from falling out of your head. So if you notice your hair is falling out early on, you can just start taking it and it will prevent it from going any further. If your hairline is already pushed way too far back, you can also just grab some minoxidil, put it on your head every single day on your widow's peak, where you're starting to bald, because most people start to bald at the front and later on they're also balding at the back. So yeah, if your forehead is massive, if your widow's peak is balding, you can just grab some minoxidil, put it on your hands, and just put it in your hair where you want to regrow your hair back. Now take in mind that this only works when you are on a DHT blocker, because if you're on a DHT blocker, your hair will just fall out again and it will not work at all. So you should go contact your doctor and ask for dutasteride or finasteride. Either one of those is going to block this, the conversion to DHT, and that's how you basically prevent yourself from balding. If the balding has already gone way too far and your hair is almost already gone, what you can do is get a hair system. What that basically is they shave the rest of your scalp, just the entire top of your head, they shave it, and they glue some fake hair on top of your head. I got a friend who did this and it looks really good. It looks really realistic. I think it just depends on which barber or hair salon you go to, but it can look very good, and it also stays on very good if you just get a new glue every 4 weeks, every single month. You gotta get the glue refreshed. So yeah, to go over that quickly again, balding is caused by your genetic reaction to DHT. So to stop it, you gotta take a DHT blocker. To regrow your hair back, you need to take minoxidil, and if you're already too far gone, you might as well just take a hair system. What you also can do, of course, is getting a hair transplant, where you take the hairs from the back of your head, put them at the front of your scalp to help your body regrow. It works better than the minoxidil way of growing back your hair, and it's also faster, but it also costs a lot of money. So what I recommend doing if you're still young and if you still can save your hairline, just grow it back with minoxidil. Take a DHT blocker if your doctor gives you one, and that's all you can do. That's the best way to prevent balding or fight balding. And that's it for this video. See you guys in the next one. What's up guys, welcome to a new video. In this video I'm going to be telling you how to style your hair and how to keep your hair as healthy and best looking as possible. Alright, so first of all, some protocols to follow with your hair is you should not wash it with any warm water. What I mean by that, don't wash it with water that's hotter than your body temperature because that will dry it out. Also, when you're showering, don't dry your hair with a towel, just let it air dry because drying your hair with a towel will make it more dry and letting it air dry will make it look healthier and just a lot better in general. So how I style my hair, I like to use a leave-in conditioner to just keep it looking shiny and good, and I don't really do too much with my hair. I don't really style it in any way. I just get a good cut from the barber and I just let it sit or add some volume with the leave-in conditioner. That way it looks very good. And I just prefer the way it looks right now. I think it looks pretty good. Your hairstyle doesn't really matter too much as long as your hair just looks healthy and thick and hydrated. You don't want to be walking around with dry hair or frizzy hair. Yeah, you just gotta make sure your hair looks good. Your hairstyle doesn't matter too much. Just gotta make sure it looks good. I like to keep some hair covered on the sides because I think it just looks a lot better than getting a fade. So you just have to experiment and find out for yourself which hairstyle looks the best on you. And that's it for today's video. It's a little bit of a short one, but yeah, I hope you guys learned something, and I'll see you guys in the next one. What's up guys? In this video I'm going to be talking about bone smashing. Alright, so first of all I'm going to be explaining bone smashing to you guys by demonstrating how it actually works. Alright, so bone smashing has been around for a very long time, and what it basically is if you hit yourself or hit your bones on your face with a hammer, in theory what it should do is it would create micro fractures, breaking your bones and causing them to grow back thicker and bigger. And this is all theory, so it's never been proven. But I'm gonna be honest, and I have tried it out a lot of times, and I don't know if I see results. The only thing that you really see is like big swellings on your face. So if you hit your face a lot here, you will get like swollen zygos. And that's how I make all the videos of when I'm yeah, I'll put a video up on screen right now. When it looks like I got fillers, that's just from bone smashing. It's all swelling. That's just all it is. And I don't recommend you guys do this because it does give you brain damage and it's just not very good to hit yourself in the face with a hammer. I don't recommend doing it. It's also not been proven to work, and yeah, you don't want to be hitting yourself in the face with a hammer, even if it makes you look a little bit better. I really don't recommend you guys trying this out. As I said before, I have tried this and I've done it a lot of times, but it's just not the way to go. I can tell you guys that for sure. So yeah, as I just said, the only thing that we're sure that it does, it gives you a big swelling on the place you hit, and it's not worth it. It's just yeah, it's way too dangerous to try it out, and it's also never been proven to work. So if you want to get bigger zygos or if you want to get a bigger chin, instead of bone smashing it, you should just, yeah, it's healthier to get fillers or implants. I really recommend you guys do that if you really want to. It's better than beating yourself up with a hammer, that's for sure. But yeah, if you want to undergo any cosmetic plastic surgeries, you just need to see which ones you're liable for and which ones will work the best for you. Yeah, I hope you guys learned something. Don't go around bone smashing, it's not good. And I'll see you guys in the next video. What's up guys? In this video I'm going to be explaining how to get the ideal coloring. Alright, so first of all I will be explaining what the ideal coloring is. Now for me the ideal coloring is light colored eyes combined with a tan skin and dark hair. So here's how you can achieve that. Alright, in the last video I was explaining how to put colored contact lenses in if you need them. If you have any other colored eyes than dark brown, then you probably don't need them, because if you increase your contrast so much your eyes will generally start to pop out more as soon as you improve the rest of your coloring. So now let's move on to the rest of the coloring. As I just mentioned, a tan skin is very important because it looks very good. So here's how to get a very tan and nice skin. The only thing you need to do is just increase your UV exposure. What this means is you can go outside and get more sunlight, but I honestly prefer to use a tanning bed because it just goes a lot faster and it works really good. I recommend using it around twice a week. Make sure you use sunscreen so you don't get sunburned, because that's really bad. Alright, so when you achieve your ideal tanned skin, that's when you want to dye your hair if you need it. A dark brown hair dye is ideal, combined with black eyebrows. That's what you need to do. So I got some pictures on screen right now. You want black eyebrows, dark brown hair, and you want to dye your lashes dark brown. Combine those with light colored eyes and you will look very good regardless of your bones or anything. That coloring is just very, very good. Light eyes, dark hair, and a dark skin. It's a very good combination and it should be used more often. I think it's the most attractive combination that you can use as a man because it just looks the best. Now if you don't want to use colored contact lenses and you have brown eyes and you want to try something else, you can always try blonde hair combined with black eyebrows and your black eyes. That also looks really good. Some examples I'll put some examples on screen right now of people that have that coloring combo, which looks pretty good. You can also try supplements out like beta carotene and lycopene to get even better tan. Beta carotene, if you dose it correctly, your skin will get a more orange glow, while lycopene will give your skin a little bit more red undertones, which is better in my opinion. I prefer using lycopene over beta carotene, which you can try out for yourself and see what gives you the best results. So yeah, to go over those steps once more, you need to get tan by using tanning beds or just going out in the sun. You gotta get dark hair or either blonde hair, dye your eyebrows black, dye your eyelashes black, and use colored contact lenses if you need to use them. If you don't want to, or if you already have light eyes, you can always skip this step, but I think it looks really good and it's just a finishing touch. So yeah, that was it for this video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. What's up guys, in this video I'm going to be explaining how to wear colored contact lenses. Now why would you wear colored contact lenses? It's obvious, to change your eye color. So, here's how I put my contact lenses in. You grab your container, comes in like containers of these. You grab the contact lens. Here it is, got it on my finger right now. Then what you want to do is you gotta make sure your finger is dry, because otherwise it would just stick to your finger instead of your eye. And you place it on your finger like this. You gotta make sure it's good on your finger. This is how I do it, so that is how I prefer to do it. Then I grab my eye like this. Alright, just like that. Now this might be frustrating to watch because when you're trying it might be very hard to do so, but you just gotta practice it a lot. It took me like a couple hours to get it in for the first time, but after you get used to it, it will become very fucking easy. And as you can see, it looks really good already. These contacts might be a little bit unrealistic, but you can get very good and realistic ones. Right after you put them in, you want to just blink a lot so that your tears will moisturize the lens and make sure it's good on your eye. So that's that. So just to repeat it, what I just did was I grabbed my other hand, pulled down my eyelid, and I just placed it right on my eye. Sometimes I like to place it a little bit underneath my pupil so I don't so I don't have reflex to blink, because if you blink you cannot put it in. But you just touch it on your eye, make sure it sticks on your eye, then you blink a few times to make sure it gets centered like right in your on your eye. Yeah, that's how you put them in. How you take them out is luckily it's easier to do so. I just grab my eyelid again like this. You grab your fingers like this. Boom, just like that. Got it out. Now you can put it back into the container, put some new contact lens fluid in, and yeah, that's that. It's really simple. That's all you need to do. You can just buy any contact lenses online that you like the color of, and that's all there is to it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. What's up guys, welcome to a new video. In this video I'm going to be explaining how to get thicker eyebrows. It's really easy to get thicker eyebrows. All you need to do is grab some minoxidil. I recommend getting the minoxidil foam, or you can also just get some in a bottle like this one is pretty good. It's minoxidil, it's 5%. I do recommend getting the 10% because it just works faster. What you just need to do is you rub some on your hands and you rub some on your eyebrows, and what it will do is it will stimulate blood flow to that area where you smear it. So if you smear it to your eyebrows, there will be an increase in the blood flow to your eyebrows, which will stimulate hair growth. You need to do this every day to see the best results, and you should do it like once a day, every morning. You can also get a derma stamp and micro needle your eyebrows to stimulate even more blood flow to your eyebrows. Yeah, this will cause them to be even thicker. What I recommend doing is putting the minoxidil in the morning and derma stamping your eyebrows at night. That way you will see the best results. After your eyebrows got thicker and you got more hair growth on your eyebrows, I recommend dyeing your eyebrows darker. How dark is depending on your skin color and on your hair color. I'm gonna get later into that in the coloring guide. But yeah, dyeing your eyebrows will make them look thicker and better, that's for sure. So let's go over that real quick again. Use minoxidil in the morning, derma stamp in the night, and when your eyebrows got thicker, you need to dye them. That's all you can do. See you guys in the next video. What's up guys, welcome to a new video. In this video I'm going to be explaining how to get longer eyelashes. Now you might be wondering why you would want longer eyelashes. Well, I'm here to tell you that it looks really good. The longer your eyelashes looks, the better your eyes will look in general. So here's how to get longer eyelashes. First of all, make sure to treat your eyelashes good. Don't rub your eyes too much, or just protect your eyelashes. Make sure you don't fucking damage them in any possible ways. You want to keep as most of them as possible on your eyes. Second of all, you want to get a good eyelash serum. You can just find anyone. They all work pretty good, but you need one to brushing your eyelashes like this. Then when you notice your eyelashes start growing, that's when you want to dye them black. You want to dye your eyelashes jet black because that's the blackest form of dye there is, and it looks really good. Yeah, that's really all there is to eyelash maxing. Just get a good eyelash serum and dye your eyelashes dark black. That's all you can do, and just make sure you don't lose them. This is a very short video because there's just nothing more for me to say, so I'll see you guys in the next one. What's up guys, in this video I'm going to be explaining how to get the ideal coloring. Alright, so first of all I will be explaining what the ideal coloring is. Now for me the ideal coloring is light colored eyes combined with a tan skin and dark hair. So here's how you can achieve that. Alright, in the last video I was explaining how to put colored contact lenses in if you need them. If you have any other colored eyes than dark brown, then you probably don't need them, because if you increase your contrast so much, your eyes will generally start to pop out more as soon as you improve the rest of your coloring. So now let's move on to the rest of the coloring. As I just mentioned, a tan skin is very important because it looks very good. So here's how to get a very tan and nice skin. The only thing you need to do is just increase your UV exposure. What this means is you can go outside and get more sunlight, but I honestly prefer to use a tanning bed because it just goes a lot faster and it works really good. I recommend using it around twice a week. Make sure you use sunscreen so you don't get sunburned because that's really bad. Alright, so when you achieve your ideal tanned skin, that's when you want to dye your hair if you need it. A dark brown hair dye is ideal, combined with black eyebrows. That's what you need to do. So I got some pictures on screen right now. You want black eyebrows, dark brown hair, and you want to dye your lashes dark brown. Combine those with light colored eyes, and you will look very good regardless of your bones or anything. That coloring is just very, very good. Light eyes, dark hair, and a dark skin. It's a very good combination and it should be used more often. I think it's the most attractive combination that you can use as a man because it just looks the best. Now if you don't want to use colored contact lenses and you have brown eyes and you want to try something else, you can always try blonde hair combined with black eyebrows and your black eyes. That also looks really good. Some examples I'll put some examples on screen right now of people that have that coloring combo, which looks pretty good. You can also try supplements out like beta carotene and lycopene to get even better tan. Beta carotene, if you dose it correctly, your skin will get a more orange glow, while lycopene will give your skin a little bit more red undertones, which is better in my opinion. I prefer using lycopene over beta carotene, which you can try out for yourself and see what gives you the best results. So yeah, to go over those steps once more, you need to get tan by using tanning beds or just going out in the sun. You gotta get dark hair or either blonde hair, dye your eyebrows black, dye your eyelashes black, and use colored contact lenses if you need to use them. If you don't want to, or if you already have light eyes, you can always skip this step, but I think it looks really good and it's just a finishing touch. So yeah, that was it for this video. Thank you for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. What's up guys, welcome to a new video. In this video I'm going to explain the quickest way how to deep load and the best way how to deep load. In the previous videos I have been explaining you guys how to prevent yourself from getting bloated, which is by making sure you have good enough sleep, making sure your diet is good, and making sure you exercise regularly. Doing this will prevent you from getting bloated, but sometimes you mess up and you will get bloated somehow because you had a bad sleep or ate some junk food, stuff like that. You can get bloated. The quickest way to deep load is by cutting out all the sodium for a day. So no salts, no junk food, just cutting out sodium. With that you should also drink a lot of water and do some cardio for at least 30 minutes. That combination will just drain all the fluids out of your system in a single day and it will cause you from being bloated to being extremely deep loaded, which is really easy to do. You can also drink a cup of coffee or other sources of caffeine, which will also help you deep load. To quickly go over what I just said again, if you get bloated, don't eat any sodium, drink a lot of water, do some cardio, and that's it. You will be deep loaded again. It's the quickest way to flush out all the fluids in your system, and that was it for this video. See you guys in the next one. What's up? Welcome back everyone. Right now we're gonna discuss dieting. As I mentioned before, a diet is very important, especially a diet that's high in protein. So here's how you know what to eat and what's a good diet, and how you can make yourself a perfect diet. So, as I mentioned before, protein is very important. You should at least eat like 180 grams of protein a day, which all should come from natural protein sources. Good sources of protein is, in my opinion, minced beef is one of my favorites. I like drinking milk, it also contains a lot of protein. Stuff like eggs, it's all good protein. But how you can get a good diet is very simple nowadays. What I usually do is, what I recommend you guys to do is to be in a calorie surplus, but only like a slight surplus from uh, around like 100 or 200 calories. Yeah, 200, no, like 200, 300 calories surplus. That's how big of a surplus you want to be in, and how you're gonna find out how many calories you need, because the surplus is taking 300 calories more a day than you need. So you're gonna go over to Google and type in calorie calculator and press enter. Then you're gonna go on the website. You're gonna fill in your statistics, and then you're gonna tell you how much calories you need a day, and you're gonna add 300 to that, and that's how many calories you should be eating to gain muscle and gain weight. So then you go into Chat GPT, you type in, can you make me a good diet that contains a lot of healthy or natural protein sources? And then yeah, ChatGPT will give you a good diet. If you don't like the foods that it's giving you, you can just say replace this and that, or make me a different breakfast. It's really simple to work with. You just gotta tune it yourself to make it to your liking. That's all I can say. But yeah, it's really simple to get that down. So yeah, it's simple to make a good diet with ChatGPT, and I recommend doing that because yeah, it's fast and it works really good because ChatGPT does know what he's talking about. So now, if you want to lose weight, you need to be in like 300 calories. No, a 300 calorie deficit. That's what you need to be in. So you should, yeah, go check your maintenance calories again, and subtract 300 calories, and then you just ask ChatGPT to make you a diet that's high in protein and with that amount of calories. And that's how I do it. It works really good, and I recommend you guys to do it the same way because it just works really, really good. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope it helped you. Hope you guys learned something, and I'll see you guys in the next video. What's up guys, welcome back to this new video. Today we're going to be discussing gut health. You might be wondering what's so important about your gut health. Well, if you have bad gut health, that could cause acne or other skin issues. It also causes bloating, stuff like that. You don't want to have bad gut health, let me tell you that. So how to fix it is, first of all, eat clean organic food. No processed sugars, no junk foods, don't eat stuff like that. It's really bad for you, as you already probably know. Another tip for you guys, how to know if your food is good. You gotta have foods that are whole foods. I don't know if you guys heard of the term whole foods before, but it's essentially foods that have no ingredients or, yeah. What that means is if you go to the store and buy a potato, potatoes don't have ingredients because it's just potatoes. That's our whole foods. An example of what's not a whole food is if you get like French fries. They are potatoes, but they have been processed a lot, and there's they added a lot of ingredients that you don't want in your food. So, um, yeah, you gotta eat clean to make sure your gut health stays all right. Then the next step is you gotta chew your food. Make sure to chew your food enough, because if you eat like quickly without chewing enough, then it's gonna be hard for your body to digest, and it will have impact on your gut health. And yeah, you don't want that to happen. There are also some foods that are really good for gut health, in my opinion. I like to drink kefir and raw milk, stuff like that. It's good for your gut health. It's because that stuff is probiotic. What that means is it contains bacteria that's actually good for your stomach and good for your gut health. So that's what I recommend doing, and that's what I personally do to keep my gut healthy. So to quickly summarize that again for you guys, eat clean foods, make sure to chew your foods, and make sure that it contains some sort of probiotic food in your diet. That way your gut can stay healthy and you won't be bloated and won't have bad skin. Alright guys, that was it for this video. In the next one I'll teach you more about how to get clear skin. See ya. What's up guys, welcome to a new video. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to raise your hyoid bone. The hyoid bone is located in your throat, and by raising it, it will give you a better side profile by increasing your jawline visibility, like this. So the more you raise the bone in your throat, the less skin you will have underneath your chin, therefore making your jawline more sharper, making it look like you have more forward growth. So here's how you can raise your hyoid bone. First of all, you just have to be mewing all the time. Yeah, it works. This mewing is one of the only things that actually work really good. And how to correctly mew is you open your mouth, place your tongue on the top of your palate just like this, and you basically suck the top of your roof with your tongue, and then just keep it like that. Keep it like, don't push your tongue like this. If you do, that's bad because yeah, you don't want to do that. Just want to suck it and just let your tongue chill at the roof of your mouth. That's how you mew correctly. That's all you gotta do. And the second way to help raising your hyoid bone is by doing high speed jaw opening exercises. What you just need to do is open your mouth really fast and closing it really hard. What that does, it raises your hyoid bone, and that exercise also works really well. And I recommend you guys try it out twice a day. Gotta do 3 sets of 20 reps, once in the morning and once at night to see the best results. I've been doing that for a long time now, and I can tell you guys that it actually works. Yeah, just do it once every morning and once every night, and your hyoid bone will be raised, and your side profile will look a lot better. That was all there is for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. What's up, guys? Welcome back. In the last video, I teach you guys how to make a diet for bulking and cutting, and just how to lose weight and how to gain weight. In this video, I'm gonna be explaining how to lean max. Lean maxing is essentially getting as lean as possible without risking your health, of course. I lean maxed last summer in around July to August. That's when I was the leanest I have ever been. I'll probably get a picture on screen right now of how that looked. Yeah. So, how I did this. First, I gotta put some disclaimers that this is not healthy at all. You're gonna feel like shit all the time when you're doing this, and yeah, you're gonna be very fucking hungry. Because how I did this was just eating. I didn't track my calories back then, but what I ate was for breakfast I just ate 1 apple, and as lunch I ate some beef, and then for dinner I just ate a couple eggs and some carrots. That's just all I ate. So I think it's roughly around 1,000 calories a day, maybe slightly more. But I was very dedicated and I made it work, and that's what gave me the results that I wanted. And in the end, I think yeah, it looked really cool when you were, I'm not sure what body fat percentage I was, but it was definitely below below 10% body fat, that's for sure. To be honest, the lean maxing does not have that much benefits at all. The difference in appeal is not that much if you're 12 or 10% body fat. It's just more, yeah, I did it more for myself to see how I would look at lower body fat percentage. Yeah, as I said before, it's definitely not healthy, and it's not a good idea to do it. But you can always just see what you would look like. I do recommend lean maxing when you are actually like sure to be out of puberty, because otherwise you're missing out on height gains. Yeah, if you're gonna lean max while you're still in puberty, you're not gonna grow as tall as you can possibly get. You're also just gonna underdevelop yourself, which is a very bad idea. That's why I recommend doing lean maxing when you're out of puberty. And yeah, only for a short period of time you want to get very lean. It's fun to see how you look, but it's really tough on you, that's for sure. What's up, guys? Here we get in the first official step of this course. This step is very important, so pay attention. Puberty is the best time to start your looks maxing journey. This is because you can ensure your body to develop the correct way by following this guide. So here I will quickly go over the crucial steps you need to take to puberty max. Puberty starts at a different age for everyone, so you should definitely follow this guide when you're younger all the way through your puberty is over. That could be from 12 to 21 years old. The information I'm about to tell you is good to always keep in mind and use during those years, so let's get into it. Step 1. You need to get enough sleep. This is really important for correct development during puberty. Your body needs to rest at least 8 hours a day. That means you should spend at least 9 hours a day in bed, which of those 9 hours, 8 of them you should be sleeping. Getting sufficient sleep will not only help you develop correctly, but it will also help you with everything else in life, including better looks. For example, you won't have eye bags under your eyes and your skin will look better, and it will also prevent you from getting bloated. As I said before, it doesn't only positively impact your looks, it will also help you with your energy and overall focus, which is also really important. So let's get into the next step right now. Step 2. Follow a healthy high protein diet. Protein is the building block for the human body. So especially during puberty, you gotta make sure to have sufficient amount of protein in your diet. During your puberty, you will also notice that you're often very hungry, which is a good sign that you should give in to that hunger. That just means your body needs more food to build itself. If you are providing your body a well-balanced, organic, healthy diet, that means you're giving yourself the correct needs to develop yourself. Keep in mind that it's okay to eat in a calorie surplus while you are in puberty. Your body will need all the foods as I mentioned